Working with any type of project involving beads can be long and tedious, and has no room for error if you have no patience. So it is important to start off with a simple pattern and get a good 8-bit reference picture. Anything with grids can help determine each bead needing to be used with each grid. Gather yourself a full roll of elastic string. You may realize the hard way that you may need a lot longer of a piece than you think. Then you'll need the highly recommended brand of perler beads. These are ever so popular with other projects, as you may know if you go to certain conventions or do certain fan artwork, etc., etc. Now, by counting the grids on the picture, you can figure out how many of each color you need. Although making the picture more visible will require more to fill out the background. For example, if I wanted to make this Triforce picture, I would have to follow the grids and then fill them with black until they reach the aligned square. Now, just take a deep breath, then take your Super Omega Sapphire long piece of elastic string, hold the ends side to side, and follow down both of them to determine the exact middle of the huge Super Mega long piece. The first line we're going to do is simple. There are 17 black grids across the bottom of this Triforce picture. So we line up 17 beads on one end of the string. Then we slide them all down to the middle of the string. And remember the exact middle. This is important. Now comes a little more complicated part. Start on the next line. 17 grids filled with 3 blacks and 14 yellows. Follow the pattern in the order shown and continue the same process to the middle where it meets the previous line. Only this time, now you line up your current line. Take the opposite side of the string and thread it through the opposite side of the bead line. When that's done, you pull both sides of the string through the second, and it should line up with the previous one. So, since the longest width of the picture has 17 grids across, as you continue these same steps, fill out the white squared with the black beads to fill each line with 17 beads in each row until you finally reach the top of the Triforce. A small piece made such as this can have more added to it depending on what you want to use for. You can tie the leftover strings together and hang it on your wall, kind of like a mini wall scroll of such. Or you can add accessorizing latches on both sides and make a piece of jewelry out of it. Just remember, only the power of editing has made this project look easier than it really is. It's not as much hard work as it is long, like a super mega hungry caterpillar on steroids, long work. So, fair warning. You want to work on a project like this? You need 1, patience, and 2, lots of fuel. Give me that gas mileage. If you have enough of that and find this enjoyable for yourself, you can even go bigger and further with your pixelated projects. I don't try to drive people away from tough projects, but this is definitely more for someone who has a lot more time on their hands. Once finished, you will definitely have satisfying results.